Adrienne, can you hear me? Adrienne, I know you can hear me.
Hey, Ellen.
Hey, Adrienne, how are you?
I'm good.
Can you hear me?
I can, but you know what? I haven't done your intro yet.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Oh, okay. Bye. Hey, Mouse Planet, it's Adrienne Vincent-Phoenix, and I'm here in California hosting the desk tonight while Alan Delinka is getting poured on somewhere in Florida for the grand reopening of fireworks at Magic Kingdom. So while Alan is trying to connect right now, I'm going to bring in some of the folks, the usual suspects that are waiting in the green room. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Todd Allen Bickering, Mr. Greg Jacobs, and Mr. Chris Berry. Hi, guys.
Hey, everyone. How are y'all doing?
Hello. And let me see if I can get rid of that banner
That's okay. It's not on me.
There we go.
It's like the Michael Wazowski.
Hi, guys. Okay, so while Alan is trying to get set up for the fireworks, I need to vent. Or can I vent?
Yeah, yes, yeah. You're running the desk.
First
It's
of all,
our website.
masks off. And so I immediately got bronchitis. So yay. So I'm going to sound like this all night. Yeah, enjoy.
Just Kathleen Turner's your host.
Say that again?
Kathleen Turner's our host this evening.
Kathleen Turner, yes.
Pretty
I'm sure I'm
right.
not allowed to do that. Anyway, Disneyland Hotel, Disney just confirmed to me today that Steakhouse 55 will not be reopening at the Disneyland Hotel. And I am...
As in ever?
Say never. Well, at least it won't be by Disney if they reopen it. I am gutted. And can we just say this entire pandemic, what is the one dish I have been craving this entire pandemic that I won't stop talking about?
Sure.
The breakfast lasagna at the Magic Kingdom.
Brussels sprouts from Steakhouse 55.
Oh, yeah.
Say that again. What is the Brussels sprouts? Say it again.
The the flippin' roasted Brussels sprouts.
The flippin' roasted, and that's what it says on the menu. The flippin' roasted Brussels sprouts.
I wouldn't know. I never look at the menu. I just say, bring me the Brussels
sprouts. All right, and that's big news, actually.
Yeah,
I keep losing signal. I don't know if
it's probably Alan.
No, it's Chris.
That's Chris. Okay.
Wow.
So interesting news out of Disney. We reported earlier this week in the update that I knew PCH Grill was gone, that they had informed their cast members that they would not be coming back from layoff, which is really unfortunate. But that venue, they've really had a hard time keeping anything going in there. They've tried so many concepts. I've been in there so many times with them trying, different menus, different service styles, different, it was a California burger joint, and then it was a fast casual place, and then it was Italian, and then it was a Santa Barbara barbecue, and they've tried everything in there. They had annual pass holder specials. They've done character breakfast. They've done a Mexican style breakfast. The chilaquiles were really good, but I mean, they've had such a hard time keeping anything going in there that I wasn't surprised that it wasn't coming back in any of its current iterations. Kind of the rumor had been that it would go to an operating participant, maybe Patina Group, would take it over, and Chris Berry is back.
Here I am. I'm back. Let's see if this works.
But Steakhouse 55, that's really depressing. Especially, it was the only really good steakhouse on property. Napa Rose is an amazing restaurant. I don't consider it to be a steakhouse. And they have that wonderful afternoon tea. So anyway, a little bit of news out of Disney today.
So, but the PCH Grill was the last iteration in the Paradise Pier Hotel. Yeah. There needs to be a venue for hotel guests to eat in. Am I correct?
Well, there needs to be anything in that hotel, and that's been the problem. Is they've got the what do they call it? The sandbar there. That's basically a bistro case,
which just uses Disney drinks.
Yeah.
So.
And Alan may or may not be back. Alan's here.
The castle's here.
Cinderella's castle.
Oh, look at that. All the umbrellas. My gosh. One of my good friends is there.
Which one is he, Chris? Can you point him out?
He's there with his family. Okay. He's there with the 4 kids. Can't you see him?
Is he the guy with the umbrella there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I see him.
He's got a poncho on, I'm sure.
Alan's been texting very wet pictures for the last 2 hours for nothing.
I don't know where he is. He says he's a few hundred feet from the castle. That could be anywhere.
So, what time are the fireworks scheduled to go off?
I thought it was 9:15 is what I read, but don't quote me on that.
Correct. So
you're waiting for your fireworks to start. They've actually been testing them here in Anaheim, and I was going to put up a YouTube video of a fireworks test from last night. You guys want to see that?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, this is from, let's see, Wonders of Magic, a YouTube channel that I've not heard of before. But let me go ahead and put it up and share that with you.
Please.
The castle is stunning. Yeah, wait till the fireworks go off in the projections. It's going to be amazing. Hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. And yeah, welcome everybody that's just
fast forward that a little bit till the projections start.
Oh.
my God. Oh my God. Dang, that is so cool. Oh my God.
That looks like fun.
So, of course,
that was a live testing. So clearly, people were in the park.
Yeah, and it had been sent out through the Disney had publicized it through their community relations department to the Anaheim residents that was going to be testing, and so we knew that was going to happen. And so if you happen to be in the park, that was great. You actually got to see it. There's other people that went to downtown Disney just for the purpose of watching it. But yeah, that's Mickey's Mixed Magic. It starts again here Monday, 4th of July.
Monday. So fireworks return to Disneyland in less than a week from Disney World's.
Monday. Yeah, so.
And on July 4th, appropriate?
July 4th. And, we don't know if they're going to do the patriotic finale that they usually do for the 4th of July fireworks. So looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully they do.
Well, Monday's the 5th, so they might not.
A little late.
No, you're right. I meant Sunday. Sorry, my bad. Fireworks come back on the 4th of July, which is Sunday.
Okay,
although,
just wanted to clarify.
Convenient.
Would not be surprised at all to see them happen maybe I don't know, tonight and tomorrow night and Saturday night.
They might happen unannounced.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it.
All right, you heard it there. This just in from Alan Delinka. He's having trouble getting a signal. So he let us know he will be recording the fireworks.
Oh, no.
But does that mean he will not be here to show us the fireworks?
That is what I gleaned from the text.
A minute ago.
No signal.
Did you glean?
I'm just going to record.
You gleaned
Yeah.
Did you glean that?
right up off the ground?
I did.
Well, and we know this
see.
Disney Park vlog is not live streaming it. You know what? I think maybe we give Alan a couple more minutes and see if he can figure it out.
Oh, absolutely. But I just wanted to warn everyone that he might just be recording it, in which case our fearless Alan Delinka will indeed be posting it on all sorts of medias. So do not despair, but
No
and I don't know,
despair.
maybe he's recording it live. Who can say? Only time will
Well, yes.
tell. 4 minutes left. So
I don't know why
So
I'm
Chris
breaking
Berry,
up
what's going
too.
on in New York land? And Chris frozen again.
Yeah, Chris is frozen.
Hey, Chris. And
Oops.
okay.
Well, New York, I will say it rained all day here too. So in sympathy with Florida, we had a day of rain also.
Oh my goodness. We've got lovely weather going on out here in California.
You usually do.
It's just 1,000 degrees.
well, compared to the rest of the country, we're doing pretty good.
This is
So
true.
were you shopping, Greg Jacobs? Weren't you doing some Disney shopping just the other day?
Yes. Actually, it sounds like it was Chris Berry that I hit the jackpot yesterday. But yeah, my article last week, I was actually visiting my family in Tampa, Florida, about a week and a half ago. I did not get to Disney World, but we had a great week and we hit the Tampa Disney outlet. So got to see what was there.
Did you buy anything?
I got a T-shirt and a cap and a Disney key, like one of those plastic keys from the set. I like to collect those, so I got those, and I had nieces and nephews with us, so they got a bunch of stuff too. And
Oh, good. You bought the kids something. That's good of you.
well, the little kids and the big kid. So yes. There was stuff for all, but yeah, the big thing is a lot of the stores are closing, and
Right.
even in the next couple of weeks. So it was good to see that one was still up and running. Some sales on some things, and we'll have to wait and see what happens with the outlets and the larger stores. But a lot of the smaller ones are in the process of shutting down, which is too bad.
What is the Disney? I am definitely entertainment and not shopping. So what is the news on the what stores are going to reopen, or how are they restructuring?
No, they're shutting them down. They said there's going to be the focus going forward is going to be on Shop Disney and buying online. The line is that it was kind of heading that way anyway. People like buying online, and COVID just kind of accelerated that. Now people are staying away from malls and are used to doing that. So they're promising an enhanced experience online. So it sounds like a majority of the actual Disney stores are just going to be around the world are just going to be shut down, including a healthy chunk of the ones in North America. What they said are staying open, though, are all the shops at the parks and at the Disney sites. So Disney World, Disneyland, Disneyland Paris, those stores are all safe. And then
Times Square. Yeah.
And Times Square, yeah, exactly. Some of the larger ones, and the tourist attraction spaces.
So to clarify, Times Square is indeed staying open.
Yes.
Yes.
I know I read somewhere that Times Square was. So, I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, it's a place
Which I'm close to.
every day. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they're probably making a fortune down in Times Square when it's open.
Yeah. And I know San Francisco. I mean, I live in LA now, but I know the San Francisco one is staying. Which ones are open down here, Adrienne?
I honestly don't know. I do not know. Let me see.
I'm having a god awful time.
Was that comment for us with being with Mouse Planet, Chris?
He loves us.
Yeah, no, I figured it was his connection.
Well, if you have joined us to watch Alan Delinka watch the fireworks, unfortunately, the bad news is that he is completely unable to get a cell signal out of Florida, and he is not going to be able to join us. So you are welcome, and I mean more than welcome, to stay, and we are going to talk Disney news, because I haven't seen these guys in ages, and we may as well chat about some of the Disney-ness that's happening. But there will not be fireworks on this stream tonight. We're sorry. Blame the internet. Or
there-
Canada, pick one.
I think everybody is excited for the fireworks to be back, and I just think the signals are going to be jammed. That's really that simple. I was at a Giants game. I call it a Giants game here in Los Angeles, and I couldn't get any. It was packed. I've never seen that ballpark so packed. So people are wanting to be out, and my signal was just a nightmare there because of that. So I understand.
All right, so we were talking Disney stores because Craig just got a chance to go to one of the outlets. I'll be really curious to see when they talk about this enhanced digital experience, what exactly they're talking about. Because we know that there have definitely been some challenges with Shop Disney, the online presence.
Agreed.
And they're just not that great. So at least in my immediate area, there's quite a number of stores that are still open. I've got 17 stores
What?
that are well, hang on. Okay, so Main Place Santa Ana is closed. So there's 17 stores listed.
Wow.
Well, hold on. My goodness.
Even if it's half that, I find that amazing.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Uh,
Of the 17 stores, I've got five of them are closing on or before July 14th.
That's
So that
soon.
leaves me down.
Yeah, there's one
12
near me and
stores.
one near Chris that we got that same notice that it was closing on or before July 14th.
One of them is a Disney baby store, so it doesn't count. And
It's just very teeny tiny. Is that what it is?
no, it's literally the Disney baby brand.
Oh,
So
for 4
17
babies.
stores, 5 of those are closing, so that leaves 12. One of them is Disney baby. That leaves 11. 2 of them are outlets. That leaves 9. So 9 stores in the greater Los Angeles area remaining open.
And where is one? Is there one in Los Angeles? Or I've never seen one here in LA.
Well, let me tell you.
I don't think there's one at
Citadel
the
Outlets
Grove.
is
Not by the
closest one.
Alphabet Town?
Well, there's Disney Baby is at Americana, at Brand. Del Amo Fashion Center, Culver City's closed. Westfield Century City, Sherman Oaks Fashion Square, and Valencia Town Center. Looks like Northridge is closing.
Wow. Got it.
Riverside's closing, not surprised. I'm surprised that mall even exists still. Culver City's closed. Glendale Galleria is closing. Main Place, that's really sad because that was the original gallery store. And I'm really sad.
I saw that. Somebody actually commented on the article. They said they remembered when it opened. It was opened in 1987, so it's kind of sad to see it go away.
Oh, it's a huge deal. Oh, wait, is Chris trying to get back in? Hi, Chris.
There he is. He's in a different room.
I moved to another room.
Chris has broken into the neighbor's home to broadcast live.
They better Wi-Fi.
Who's got a better signal? Me or my neighbors?
You're more driving.
Technology guy has no signal in his basement, so.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
No, I know you weren't.
I was not.
I'm off now.
Okay, so
School's over.
Roxanne is asking if I can talk about Disneyland memberships. Is there any update? No, Roxanne, I wish that there was an update for you, and there's not. But we can speculate all you want. We're really good at that. But I have no hard information. My personal speculation, I think Todd and I've talked about this before. Disney they're not going to want to miss the gifting season. And we know that November, December is a time when Disney sold, a vast number of annual passes, a huge percentage of annual passes renewed at that time of year because people bought them for gifts. My guess is that they're going to start selling them November, December, but they won't be valid until 2022. That's my guess.
Yeah.
We can, put a pin
And
in
what
that.
is going on with a friend of mine? I've still not made it back to Disneyland.
Really?
Because of that reason mostly. One of my
the
friends said,
$140 reason, yes.
yeah, the legacy pass holder. I mean, there's still anybody that had a pass when the parks closed down is considered a legacy pass holder.
Yes.
So the questions I've been getting from people saying, well, does that mean we will get to have a pass before anyone else, or?
May mean that they have the first opportunity to buy, but I don't know. I mean, the pass system is not coming back the way that it's ever been. I really think what it's going to be, and the fact that they keep calling it a membership, I think is a really key term. And it's funny because they'd been talking years and years ago. They'd been talking about doing it as memberships where your annual pass didn't expire per se. It just kept going, and you just kept getting billed monthly. And that was the whole monthly payment annual pass thing. When they started with the monthly payments, that was going to transition to a program. There was a potential of a transition to a program paid monthly. And so it wasn't an annual pass, it was a membership, and it just kept going. I don't know what this new thing is going to look like, but I do truly think it's going to be a variation on the Flex Pass that we've had here.
Of course.
Where you get X number of admissions in whatever period of time, and the number of admissions you get, how many far in advance you can make reservations, and how many reservations you can hold at any one time is going to be a function of the level of pass membership that you have. But this whole I can come 365 days a year thing and never pay parking, that's over. It's just over.
Yep.
And it
I think
also makes me sad because my kids grew up at Disneyland. It was very common for me to have, one of the babies that we were fostering, pop him in a stroller and take him to the park for the day. My first Dole Whip. I have my first Dole Whip pictures and buttons from our foster babies. And so it's really, I miss that. And I miss the fact that that my kids won't be able to do that. But it's going to be more like it was for us going to Florida, where we have to plan it and we have to budget it and we have to really think about how long are we going for and what are we going to do. And the whole annual pass holder snub of, oh, that line's too long, I'll come back tomorrow. That's not going to happen. It's going to be
over.
Yeah.
Well, I had 365 in parking too. And I've had 365 and parking pretty much as long as they've existed. So yeah, I get it. I miss that. And that's, I was spoiled with that. That's being so close to Disneyland, being 13 miles away, being able to pop down anytime I wanted, being able to go for lunch or for dinner, or just because a new pin came out, or I wanted to go see a show or something. And it's the way that we experienced Disneyland as Southern Californians, or, even for you coming from Bakersfield, that's over. It's no longer our backyard playground. Dairy Farm is turning into that though.
Right. Which is interesting with what we were talking about earlier about if somebody's just joined, or is Club 33, Steakhouse 55, and the PCH Grill. Perhaps those are going to be more Disney-like experiences, because people won't be going to the park 365, but going to downtown Disney does give you a Disney feeling. And as since downtown Disney opened, and you guys can talk about Florida a little bit more. I mean, it used to be more of a shopping experience, and other retail outlets renting those spaces. And now there's a bigger Disney presence at that. And that could just keep going up also.
I see.
In the future, over the years, next 5 years.
Well, sure. But we're also looking at the, Disneyland Beyond plan, where they're, the whole concept of if Disney gets the permitting concessions that they want from the city of Anaheim, exactly. Do they, Disneyland Forward, sorry, get the nomenclature right, where, do they convert that whole thing into an expansion of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, cross Disneyland Drive?
Yep.
And, does that happen? I don't know. Disney has tried operating those venues for so long. And I know that there had been, rumors that I had heard that when if the fourth hotel were to be built, that the signature restaurant in that hotel would be an operating participant. And we've definitely seen that in, Disney Springs. Those are all operating participants. So I totally see an operating participant taking over Steakhouse 55 and taking over.
Certainly for the time being. I'm just saying it'll be interesting to see how people that can't go to Disneyland 365 days a year, how that's going to change downtown Disney, how that's going to change, how we go, how we do Disney. Just be interesting.
Well, although I got to say they've got to do something about the valet parking or the parking situation, because the $10 to park with no validation option sort of stinks in downtown Disney. And I'm not, as much as I love Salt and Straw, I love their ice cream as much as I love Earl of Sandwich. I'm not going down there and paying $10 parking to pop in and grab lunch.
Not when I can walk to Salt and Straw right here.
Yeah, you do. You do have a Salt and Straw right there.
That's my point, is that, I think, not that those places won't survive and there'll always be people in the park, that are staying in the hotels or that are visiting. But it'll be interesting just to see how things change.
Well, I'm really curious how the operating participants feel about the $10 valet or the $10 parking and the no option. Is that helping them or hurting them? Because at the point where there was capacity restriction and they couldn't take everybody anyway, it didn't matter. But is it hurting them now?
Yeah. The answer is yes, because food costs are up. It's hard to hire staff. Yes, they need people in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Period.
So be curious to see how that whole thing evolves and whether or not they modify that policy. But we've got the Disneyland Hotel reopening tomorrow, which is really exciting. Just the Fantasy Tower, though. Just those rooms. But the entire pool area and the monorail water slides are going to open, which is going to be amazing. And then we know that over at the Grand Californian, the Tenaya Spa, the new replacement for the Mandara Spa, they've started hiring. So that's really good news, which means we should be seeing an opening date from them pretty soon.
It's all happening.
What?
It's all happening.
It's all happening.
It's positive.
But when are we getting parades back?
Well, magic happens.
In October, when we're all there, everything's going to be back. That's what's happening.
So what is going on entertainment? Do you know? I mean, with Disney World being open longer, and I don't follow the Disney World stuff as much as I should. Is there more entertainment opening at Disney World?
I would have to leave that to Alan to talk about, except for that he's watching fireworks explode over his head.
Which we know are opening.
To watch the fireworks.
He is.
So no parades at Disney World at all, I would assume.
Yeah.
The cavalcades, right? Where they just kind of come out with the float or two.
Right.
With some characters.
And Disney World's announced their Halloween celebration.
Yes.
But nothing for Disneyland.
It's like an after hours.
Yeah, I think it's more of a scaled down.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be quite the same thing from what I'm reading.
It costs the same.
It costs more, I think, actually, to be honest with you.
It's like $80 or something.
If you're lucky, if you go in August, it's $80. If you want to go in September and October, it's like it's over $100.
With your expertise, Adrienne, don't you think it seems like if they were going to make that announcement in California, they'd do it soon?
You would think that, but normally Mickey's not so very merry haunted Halloween party.
Oogie Boogie Bash
in California. Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yes, Halloween party.
In the past, they've not announced that till June-ish. Anyway, tickets didn't go on sale till July. So there's still some time for them to figure out what's going on. The good news is that we're seeing more. The recall process is really slow here. It feels like it's taking them a long time to recall everybody. We're at about 50% recall now. But the good news is that in a lot of departments, they've recalled everybody that was furloughed. All of those recalls were mandatory. And so the cast members, were given the choice, okay, it's time to come back now. If you were on furlough, it's time to come back now, or it's time to separate from the company. And now they're moving into recall from layoff. And so that's really awesome to see. And we're seeing that happen in waves of recalls. And so they're just slowly ramping everything back up. And that's why we're getting these every other week announcements of, hey, here's all the new locations that are reopening. That's why we're seeing, every other week, here's all these attractions that are going to open. It's because we're seeing these waves of recalls happening. So that's really good news. But entertainment's going to be the last thing brought back, I believe. But they still have some time to announce something for Oogie Boogie Bash. I just don't know if it's going to happen or not. So Stephanie said that she was interesting to see how they're going to handle the Run Disney events. And yeah, that's a big announcement. Chris and Greg, have either of you ever done a Run Disney event?
My wife has.
I haven't. My brother has actually done many of them, and it's funny. I used to go down there with him and my nephew, and I'd hang out with my nephew while he was running. So, but he loved them, and I think I just saw they're bringing them back in the fall, right?
So they're starting the 2021-22 season. Stephanie with the air quotes, with the Wine and Dine Challenge at Walt Disney World, but they haven't said anything about Disneyland. And of course, the Disneyland events were ended, well before the pandemic because of supposedly because of the construction in the area. The reality is that it was probably a lot more to do with the issues with the city at that time and the difficulty of getting permits. Because the Disney race here didn't just go through Anaheim; it went through Anaheim, through parts of Garden Grove, and it required cooperation also with CHP to close freeway on ramps and off ramps. So
Disney World being so large, right?
The whole race is on property.
No one even knows it's there. You're off property.
You can't run a half marathon on Disneyland property, at least not an efficient one.
Lots of loops.
Oh yeah, and I ran that race actually. That was the Dodger Stadium half marathon, literally the parking lot.
Oh, no kidding.
I like that much.
Oh, it was awful. So yeah, they were very vague in what they announced though with Run Disney, with what's going to happen. Spectator experience. Stay tuned. There's going to be character experiences, but it's going to look a lot different. Stay tuned. Expo will happen. Stay tuned. So there was a lot of maybes. I know I personally have a hotel reservation for the likely dates if there is a 2022, or I'm sorry, there's a half marathon in 2022, the January weekend. I have a hotel reservation for that already. We booked that a while ago, just hedging bets. So I can't wait to see when they announce the rest of the schedule. And I don't know, could we maybe get a race back here in California? Just, 1 or 4 would be great.
There's still a lot of hotels closed in Florida.
Yeah.
All Stars are completely closed, last I heard, and Riverside and French Quarter were still closed, last I heard, and that's thousands and thousands thousands of rooms.
I think one of the All Stars is open.
Yeah, I heard that one of them.
Open.
Right, but you're talking. Riverside alone is like 3,000 rooms, and then French Quarter's another 1,000 or so rooms. So there's a ton of rooms that are still closed down there.
Yeah.
So
didn't they just announce the Polynesian was opening up again? I know there's a big refurb going on there anyway, but I think it's finally opening up.
I did hear that.
So
my wife ran a triathlon in Walt Disney World, like a miniature triathlon. So that means she swam in the Seven Seas Lagoon. So she is the only human being I know who I can say that swam a length in the Seven Seas Lagoon.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Without police chasing her, at least.
Oh yes, right.
You can try.
So
and
this was years before the unfortunate tragedy happened in the lagoon. But the one I said to my wife, I said, "Are you worried about the heat and the running and the riding of the bike?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "I'm worried about swimming in the lagoon with alligators." And I said, "Oh, I'm sure that's not going to be an issue. There's going to be thousands of people there, and Disney will take care of that and make sure that no one's around, and none of those critters are around." And then we go to the Coronado Springs to pick up her bib and go to the expo, and my daughter and I walk right out to the lagoon because I've never been to that resort, and we look over the edge and there's an alligator right in the lagoon at Coronado Springs. And I said, "Don't tell Mom we saw an alligator in the water." So,
wow.
But, it was pretty fun. It was a baby one, but still.
Oh, just they don't bite much. Yeah.
But there was, I watched. There was like 1,000 people more just jumping into the lagoon at the same time. So it's not like they caused a stir.
Todd, were you around when they did the triathlon here at DCA?
Nope.
They swam through Paradise Lagoon.
Did they really? No kidding.
They did.
Was that
the Daskin Women's Tri-Series.
before World of Color, I assume?
Yes. They swam around the
the pylon.
the lion.
Before World of Color.
Well, I didn't think that was even that deep, really. So, I mean, I don't think you can. Well, I guess the boats go
Yes,
out.
they did,
I mean,
yeah.
it sinks. It goes up and down.
Yeah,
so.
no, it's deep enough.
Well, yeah, but I'm just like with all the pipes. I mean, you could, just not good. Yeah, that's creepy.
They came in under the bridge that connects what were the California Screamin' launch?
Yes.
The Incredicoaster launch. That bridge that you go over, underneath that, there's a boat ramp.
Right. That's where the Lion King show came on, the actors. That's the backstage area.
Farther behind that, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that there is an area back there. Who knew? So we know that now. I mean that's like an area where they can hold lots of people. So yes,
it was pretty cool to see that. No, and I was always really bummed when World of Color was being built. They let us. I actually was at a media event and got to go down into the pit. It was drained, so they let us go down into the lagoon.
Yes.
What?
Yes, we figured as much that it was drained. Thanks for the clarification. I just had visions of you in scuba gear.
Well, I'm actually a certified diver. And so
I knew something like that would come up.
And I was like, okay, because they were talking about how they have the scuba divers, that's actually how they maintain it. Is they had scuba divers that go in and do the work in there. And I'm like, can I go? That would be like the best interview ever. Come on, let me make that happen for me. They're all looking at me.
They had that guy on. He was in One Day at Disney in the book. He scuba dives in the Jungle Cruise at Disney World to maintain the animals and stuff. That's his gig. That's what he does. That's what I do for a living. I'm a scuba diver at Disney World.
And see, if they won't hire you to do that, then you have to pay to be part of the show and provide entertainment at Living Seas.
Be a good backstage tour.
I've done the Living Seas dive.
Oh, it was fun.
Oh, yeah?
It is really fun, but you really do all of a sudden think, wait a minute, I just paid $200 to be entertainment.
Yeah. Jump in a fish tank for diners.
One of the people at the Coral Reef that was like floating by while people were eating.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it is so
you?
much fun.
I thought I recognized you all these years later.
It is so much fun. That is the best tour. I mean, it is. If you are even remotely a serious diver, it's kind of like you've got to be kidding me, right? But just for a experience,
right?
Yeah, sure.
So cool.
So
I wonder if fireworks are done yet.
They are. They're over. I pulled it up on some random YouTube channel, and it looks like there's
fireworks usually 15 minutes, right?
Mass exodus is still going on.
Ouch.
So,
did Alan report back? Nope.
Still no Alan.
Maybe he's posting it right now.
No, all I've got are the National League All-Star starters and the American League All-Star starters. No, nothing from Alan. Just checked. Just FYI. So he's probably fighting the crowds in the rain. So,
but he sent me a picture of a lovely macaron that he got at the dessert party.
I know. I saw that. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was a group shot. Yes, that I was very, very jealous. Can you post that?
Shade macaron.
Yeah, can you figure out how to post it?
No, can you post it?
Can I post it?
You're in charge.
Oh, I'm in charge.
And I use the term loosely. Well, what else we got? Because I do have to actually go film something.
You know what? I think that's it, guys. I think we've bored everybody for long enough.
Well, we were here. We were here when we could always say that.
I had my fireworks ears on.
Oh, you do.
Perfect. You're just perfect.
And these were the build your own ears, and so these are great. So if you go to a Jewish wedding at Disneyland, you can just you got yourself a yarmulke.
I didn't know you can do that with those. That's precious.
They're snaps. They had this
look
for
at
a very
that.
short time at Disney.
That was the greatest merchandise program that they should never have gotten rid of.
I would say so.
So you choose your sticker on the
Right.
front, you choose your ears, and then you choose. So I did with the fireworks with the castle. Duh.
That was the
And this
greatest
looks ridiculous.
A yarmulke/beanie.
Yeah, just what you need.
Oh, we just got a comment from Gloria.
Thank you,
Gloria.
Gloria.
She likes the
Yeah.
conversation better than the fireworks.
Thank you. We're always happy to
Gloria.
discuss.
Oh, wow. She's really got an amazing costume designer and hair person too. It's not a joke. It's Stephanie just said, yeah. It's ready to go.
Stephanie, I've actually, back in my days of being an event decorator, I got a lot of Mickey ears for people to wear it as kippah for mitzvahs. Yeah.
I knew it.
Totally.
Like the interchangeable ears and decals and stuff. I'm surprised.
Todd's father making an appearance.
My dad can't leave. The decals are permanent. They iron those on, but the ears are interchangeable. So I think you can buy extra.
I love
But
the
you can
snap
buy a
ears.
whole bunch of the stickers and get them put all over the place.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was the greatest program. I do not know why they got rid of it.
I thought it would be a big money maker, but maybe it just
I think
wasn't.
they just had a lot of shrink in the stickers and decals.
Yeah. So
I feel like
old-fashioned
my daughter would have bought those or wanted those. And those weren't on this coast.
I only saw them as when I was living in San Francisco, and I only saw them the one trip, and I'm glad we got them. There were 3 of us on that trip, and we all decided to make our own ears, and we had fun.
Wow.
Huh, I thought Florida did get that program. Maybe not.
I missed it. Greg, you would know too. We both missed them.
I don't remember seeing that. One thing that in New York, when they did the Mickey 90th exhibit, they had something baseball caps, and you could choose the color of the cap, and they let you pick decals to put on. So sort of similar. I got a cap. I got a cap, and I got a couple things put on it. So same idea, but I don't remember seeing the interchangeable ears though.
Todd, there's a question for you.
Good question, Roxanne. When's he going?
I'll read his lips for you. As soon as
Turn your mic off.
I'm sorry, it got a little loud here. That's why I hit the mute button. Sorry, I can't answer that. We were like per our conversation earlier. It depends on what are they calling it again? Membership now.
Yes.
Is going to be like, but as long as I live in Southern California, whatever program they get, I will get, and I will be back. My trip actually just got canceled too.
What?
So to Disneyland. So I was going to go the 19th and the 20th. My trip got canceled to Disneyland. I was going to go the 19th and the 20th, and my friend, it was about retail. They can't hire anybody at retail. So she can't go. So they're going to cancel the trip. Up in San Francisco, my friends were coming down, and they can't get the days off because there's nobody to work. A lot of the stores in San Francisco actually have one employee and are closed on 2 days because they cannot hire anybody to work 7 days a week.
Right. Yeah, no.
So
it's happening here too.
They're trying to actually. I just talked to her today. So, but we will be going to Disney World soon.
Yes, we all will.
And you will all be going during Food and Wine Festival.
Yes, we all will.
Asking what that will look like.
Oh, it better look like something good. I can't wait. That's the last time I was there was Food and Wine, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. I haven't. My ear's not to the ground with that. I wish Alan was with us.
They're advertising it. I think it starts like in the middle of August. And
it's starting much earlier this year, right?
I think that's their big money maker, and they're pushing it the way they always do. So they're bringing more crowds, and they're bringing the regular crowds. That's a good sign.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I'm not going to be in Epcot with Todd though, because he's not going. He's sleeping that day.
We're all on off schedules. We are all going to be present to see Todd King go into Star Wars Galaxy's
on
Edge.
Tuesday. Yes, we will be all.
That is the goal.
And
that is the MousePlanet goal.
Right. And then I will be there Monday. Greg, are you going to be there on Monday?
I think so.
Yeah. So me and Greg will connect with Todd King for a little while.
I just want photos. If I can't make it, I want photos.
Oh, there will be photos.
Oh, there will be. I think we should all meet at the boardwalk after Epcot. I think Todd and Lisa should climb out of bed.
No, we're going to be there that day.
And
We're
meet
hoping
us.
to see you guys at the end of the day. That's our plan.
Yeah, we got to have drinks that night or dinner or food.
It's a big deal for me and Lisa because both of us have only been 20. I will have been to Disney World twice. Once for the 25th anniversary, once for the 50th anniversary.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
So this will be the first time I ever see Sleeping Beauty Castle in my life.
You mean Cinderella's Castle?
I mean Cinderella Castle. Excuse me.
Oh,
Cinderella.
because you saw the cake.
Castle you've seen many times.
was-
Somebody else on this panel who has not seen it in person.
It was covered in the cake.
Yeah, we all know that.
And it was kind of cool. I mean, I love kitschy stuff, but I see how, I mean, I've seen pictures of the castle. I'm like, yeah, that's these, I'm sure people are not happy about that.
There's tons of stuff you're going to see for the first time. That's fantastic. I can't wait. So,
Alan just said, absolutely no internet on either AT&T or Wi-Fi.
oh, yeah.
We got good video and photos. And I said, well, you want to join? You want to try joining now? And he said, yeah, let's go ahead and test in the studio we just used. And I'm like, we're still here. What are you talking about? We're still here.
Oh, this is a great photo.
You think you can shut us up? Well, I am going to get going because I have to get some tapings done because I'm going out of town tomorrow for the 4th of July. So
Excellent.
Oh, wait,
Enjoy.
wait. Eric is saying Epcot is at 10:15 for fireworks forever.
Oh,
Cool.
really? Oh.
My guess is Alan cannot hustle over there that quickly.
Yeah, Alan, let's go. Monorail it over there and make that happen.
Wait, is this Alan? Is this Alan? Is this Alan?
If not, it'll be exciting who it is. There he is.
Somebody.
Alan!
Hey guys,
There he
Okay, you're
is.
just in time to say goodbye to Todd.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
I have no headphone. I only see Todd and Chris. Oh, there's everybody.
We're all here. And there's Greg. Holodeck is closed.
Yeah, the holodeck is closed today.
Can you guys see and hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
totally.
Somebody get a thumbs up. Okay, good, because I can't hear. So
Let's
it's
text
rained
them.
all night. I got good photos. I got good video. I just had no cell phone reception at all and no Wi-Fi as we headed into the start of the show.
Oh, well.
It is what it
Try.
is.
At least you were there.
I am here, and I'm not soaking wet. It's just rain.
Ugh. Yeah, that figures.
Well,
You guys
was
wanna
it
see a
everything
bit?
you wanted it to be?
What's that?
Was it worth waiting a year?
Yeah, it was great to see. Let me turn the camera around, and I'll show you around, and that way I can put the camera closer to my ear to hear what you're saying too. Hang on a sec. Let me switch the camera. Let's see if I can do this. All right, I'm switching the camera. I'm switching the camera. I think I'm switching the camera. It's a lot of buttons to switch it, isn't it?
Now you understand why I take so long to do it when I'm doing it.
Well, and
You
I
need to-
chose not to wear my contacts, so I might actually see you all tonight.
You need the TV teacher there to set things straight.
We do,
All
Chris.
right, how about now? There
I
we
go.
go.
see
Hey,
lights.
Main Street.
Yeah, it's Main Street.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ah,
October
let's
can't
see.
come quick enough.
It's still
What's-
there.
are there questions you guys had?
Is it pretty?
It was very pretty, and the crowd was very, very into it. They were cheering.
I'll bet.
Was it packed? Was it very crowded?
You can't hear us.
It's hard to tell. We were in a reserved media section, which meant that I had a clean shot. As we headed into the fireworks, it was a little difficult to get over from Tomorrowland over here across Main Street because Main Street was pretty full. But I mean, the park's obviously clearing out, but the park's open till 11. So I'm going to linger a bit more to let some more of the crowd go.
Absolutely.
This is the best time to go on rides.
Best time to be there. Absolute best time to be there.
At the park.
Just watch all the
I'd
sheep.
say if there
head
was
to the
any
exit.
disappointment, but not unexpected, Tinkerbell didn't fly tonight because of the rain.
Oh, see that's a showstopper for me.
Yeah, I was
You
all
just-
ready for it. I know the cast preview the other night, they got to see her fly. But I mean, it started raining here, gosh, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and
All right.
I didn't come over till about 6, but it's been raining continuously since.
Cool beans.
Everybody's frozen. Am I still going?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have a nice video, but there's nothing I can really do with it from here. Can't really upload it because that would just take
All
forever
right.
since it's an 18
That's a
minute
great
show.
photo. The great photo you sent.
Yeah.
Thanks. Did you guys share it here in the show?
No, not I was just gotten the message from you.
Oh, I also put it up on our Instagram. So if you want to share that screen, you can do it.
Hang on.
I will. I was shooting with both cameras. One was on a tripod tonight. This was the shot I sent you was on the tripod, which was nice to have lugged.
We had a question about what do you think Food and Wine is going to look like?
I didn't understand what that question was.
We had a question from somebody. What do you think Food and Wine Festival is going to look like this year?
I think the beginning of Food and Wine Festival is going to look like it did last year, which was the pared down version. And then as we get closer to the resort's anniversary, I think they've already said there'll be more booths. I think they'll finally start announcing more entertainment and whatnot, since a lot of the entertainment is out there and doing gigs again. But it's just speculation on my part.
All right. It's fair. That's fair speculation.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm aware that more shows are on the brink of being announced. We don't know dates yet, but it's happening. There's a buzz in the community.
That's good.
It's great to hear.
And slowly back to normal.
Adrienne,
So the show went off without a hitch, other than Tinkerbell.
what's that?
The show went off without a hitch, with the exception of Tinkerbell.
Yeah, look, I mean, some of the shape fireworks, like Maui's Hook and some of the toys in the Toy Story segment, they look sharper than I remember. Maybe memory has faded them, but the shaped fireworks were really quite impressive tonight. The downside of the reserved media area is seeing the projections is a little bit more difficult. You can see them, but when you're focusing on taking pictures of fireworks, it's hard to see them at the same time.
All right, Alan, here's the photo that you sent up earlier.
Wow.
Looks beautiful.
That's great.
So
Yeah,
exciting.
That I took while I was shooting video. I've got even clearer ones, but by that point, the phone had been in the rain for about 20 minutes.
They want
So-
that.
Yeah.
If you want to keep talking, I'm going to try to walk over to Tomorrowland where I can at least get under cover, and then I can try to see what's going on a little bit better. Although I think I need to put on my glasses if I'm going to walk, because
Well,
my eyesight
if
is
you-
not that good.
For those of you that have never seen a media event live, this is what we all end up looking like. You've got your camera, you've got your camcorder, and
Well,
you've got it
today
on a tripod, and then
today
you've
I
got
have-
your phone that you're trying to hold like this, and then you've got your other phone that you're trying to tweet with. So you're trying to live stream this with this camera, and you're trying to tweet at the same time, and you can't see anything that's actually going on your
Right.
own self. You're doing it all through 3 screens. So that's what it looks like, is you're juggling devices.
Yeah, tonight I came over with my backpack, the sling bag that carries my tripod, my sling umbrella. I've got a full-size poncho, which I fortunately never needed to pull out. A small one I never needed to pull out. But the most important thing to bring on a night like this that I have here in my backpack, and I also have another in my car, a nice dry towel. This is
Well,
the
you
first
should
time.
always-
This is the first time I thought ahead on that one. It only took me 7 years of living here. I also
Clearly,
hey, Dwayne.
clearly you're not a Douglas Adams fan, or you would know you should always have a towel.
What's that?
I said, clearly you're not a Douglas Adams fan, or you would know that you should always have a towel.
Always have a towel.
All right,
I
kids.
also have a dry pair. I also brought a dry pair of socks.
Wow, you are planning ahead.
Am I?
Here we go.
Little Boy Scout.
Can you see this? There we go. There's the times.
Oh, they're short. Do I see a lot of 10 minutes, or am I just can't see?
No, 10.
Jungle Cruise
The-
15,
the
Pirates
most-
10, Small World 10, Dumbo 10,
Nice.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train 55.
Right.
The most fun over the years I've ever had in Disney parks is that last hour, just running around and riding as many rides as we possibly can.
Love the last hour.
Yeah, almost everybody clears out after the fireworks, so the park is empty.
Thousands.
It's the best time to go.
And the Disney World has gone, Magic Kingdom in particular has gone back and forth in recent years over how long after fireworks it's open.
Right.
And tonight it's open, like I said, till 11. And at 10 o'clock, Epcot will do Epcot Forever.
It's just so, it's so great that the stuff is just finally coming back.
Yeah.
That's my friend is there right now, and he's texting me, and he said the same thing. It's just great that we're here, and it's great that he can see this and be there with his family again. It's been such a shitty year. Excuse me. So I'm just
Language.
so thrilled that this is all happening again.
All right. Well, I'm back at Tomorrowland Terrace, which is not reopened to us.
But you're dry.
Yes, I'm driving. I'm going to walk a little bit further because I think I sent you guys a picture of my favorite fan, the actual fan in front of Monsters Inc. last floor.
Yes, you did send us a photo of that. Why did you send us a photo of that fan?
It's
I didn't hear
Alan's
what you
biggest fan.
It's Alan's biggest fan.
I said I found a Disney Park fan.
Oh, I get it. That's right. Oh, there it is. I'm looking at that picture.
All right.
He's gonna go get dry. And there's the purple wall that everyone talks about. That
Yep.
I never, I guess because I'm not a social media kind of guy, I didn't know that the purple wall was a big thing.
That
Looks
is the best
rather
part.
aubergine to me.
All right. So that's the purple wall.
Yeah, but see, there's the purple wall. It's not like I haven't walked past it 1,000 times.
Oh, and after it became a social media thing, they changed the purple wall to have some more texture to it, and striped lines and such. See, here are fans.
Are you gonna dry yourself with those fans?
For a moment, I'm going to rearrange what I'm carrying, and I guess if people want to see the People Mover, I could go for a People Mover ride.
I don't know. I would need a little more audience participation for that.
All right, hang on a second. I'm going to rearrange some packages here. I'm going to turn
Well,
off my camera for a second.
We're not telling you
What's
you
this
can't
package?
go on the People Mover. Please go right ahead. Go on the People Mover.
Oh, and Alan disappeared. Okay. Well,
I'm
I
still
don't
here.
need
I
to
just
see
turned off
me.
the camera for a sec.
Oh, wait, I still hear him.
Yeah.
How do I still hear him? Is that how that works? I thought when he signs off, he signs off.
I saw something about audio only.
Yeah, he went audio only.
No. It's going rogue.
Well, I've only got a couple more minutes with y'all before my children figure out how to break out of the. I'm sorry. Before my children come home.
All right,
Oh, there he
was,
is.
was
There
the
he
vote
is.
for me to ride the People Mover with you guys or without?
Well, I said I need a little more audience participation, and I've not seen any audience participation. So
Yeah.
I would need some votes from people, and I'm not seeing any.
All
Well,
right. Well, then I'm gonna log off, go for a People Mover ride, and then
Yeah,
head
we're-
back to my car.
Okay.
Don't let us stop you. Go right ahead.
So, thanks,
That's-
guys.
that's
We'll
kinda
see you
what-
soon.
That's kind of what I would do right now if I were him.
Let me make sure I hit the right button and don't disconnect the show. So, because I mean, I can actually move the boxes around. Watch.
Ah,
Hey, oh,
because I have full control as usual. But
He
anyway,
is the,
enjoy, guys. Take care.
the man behind the
Bye.
curtain.
Hey,
Goodbye, Alan.
good night.
Thank you.
Safe trip home.
Thank you for being there for us.
Let's
He is
see.
the man behind the curtain, isn't he?
And then I think I've got a ending something.
Ending in something.
You have
Wait,
the power,
wait,
Adrienne.
Wait. Oh, I have the power. Now.
Oh,
That's
hey,
good.
that was the Mike Wazowski.
I'm trying to Wazowski somebody and I can't do it.
I can move
Great.
my, I
Apparently
can
I don't have
get my
power.
head under there if
There
you
you go.
want. You know, I could like
I've got
position myself in the corner. Oh, yeah, there I
Oh,
go.
there we go.
There I am.
You got all three of us.
I am
Oh,
Mouse
yeah.
Planet Live.
There's Chris.
Oh, Goofy.
I never get to press the buttons.
You must be so excited.
I know. I'm so
You could play Todd in the sailor suit.
Oh, wait, I found the button I'm supposed to push.
Oh.
Okay. Bye everybody.
Hey.
So long, everyone.
Thanks.